Lust is not desire. That craving is passion. That wanting more means you are alive. That is a lie. Lust is not desire. Lust is hunger without nourishment. And a man who mistakes hunger for desire will spend his life consuming and never feeling full. Desire is directional. It moves towards something meaningful. Lust is circular. It goes nowhere. Modern men are not driven by desire. They are trapped in appetite. They chase stimulation, not fulfillment, release, not transformation. And the result is not pleasure, it is exhaustion. Desire builds, lust drains. Desire expands a man. It sharpens focus. It organizes energy. It creates discipline. Lust dissolves him. It scatters attention. It fragments willpower. It replaces effort with impulse. Desire asks, what must I become to reach this? Lust asks, how fast can I consume this? Only one leads upward. Why modern men live in constant arousal? Never in history has temptation been this available. Images, videos, endless novelty. The nervous system was not designed for abundance. Abundance dulls appetite. Excess kills hunger's meaning. When everything is available, nothing is valuable. So men escalate. Stronger stimulation, more novelty. Not because they want more, but because they feel less. Lust is a response to emptiness. A full man does not binge. Lust spikes when life lacks structure, no mission, no hierarchy, no direction. So the body looks for intensity to replace meaning. Lust is not sexual strength. It is existential compensation. Why release never satisfies? Notice this. The moment lust is satisfied, it collapses. Shame, fatigue, numbness. Because lust does not resolve tension, it escapes it. Desire sustains tension until transformation occurs. Lust ends tension without change. That is why it must repeat. Porn, the perfect lust machine. Porn does not create desire, it hijacks it. It gives climax without conquest, reward without risk, victory without struggle. The brain learns, I can finish without becoming. And slowly, ambition weakens. Real intimacy feels demanding. Real women feel complicated. Real life feels heavy. So the man returns to fantasy. Not because it is better, but because it is easier. Desire requires constraint. This will offend modern thinking. Desire needs limits. Scarcity sharpens appetite. Distance intensifies longing. Lust wants immediacy. Desire thrives on delay. This is why discipline restores desire, not repression, containment. A river gains force when it has banks. The loss of male eros. Ancient cultures understood this. Sexual energy was sacred because it was creative force. The same force that creates children creates empires, art, and destiny. Modern men leak this energy endlessly. Scroll, click, release. Nothing accumulates. No pressure, no power. Just dissipation. Lust makes men reactive. A lust-driven man is predictable. He chases stimulation, avoids discomfort, fears boredom. He cannot lead because he cannot delay himself. Leadership requires tension tolerance. Lust collapses under tension. Desire is selective. Lust is indiscriminate. Desire chooses carefully. It discriminates. It values. It commits. Lust consumes everything. This is why lust destroys standards. Everything becomes acceptable when appetite rules. Lust isolates. It turns people into objects, moments into transactions. No depth, no continuity. Desire seeks union. Lust seeks relief. And relief never replaces connection. The body keeps score. Endless stimulation dulls sensitivity. What once excited now barely registers. So the man escalates again. This is not growth. It is tolerance. The same mechanism as addiction. Stillness reveals emptiness. So men distract themselves. Noise, screens, sexual novelty. Lust keeps the mind occupied so it doesn't ask dangerous questions. What am I becoming? What am I avoiding? What do I stand for? Desire demands a hierarchy. Desire requires order, a ranking of values, a central aim. Without hierarchy, energy leaks sideways. Lust fills the vacuum when purpose is absent. Women can feel the difference. This is rarely said. Women sense lust instantly. It feels anxious, grabbing, restless. Desire feels grounded, directed, patient. One repels, the other attracts. Why lust destroys attraction? Lust signals need. Need signals weakness. Attraction responds to self-possession. A man who wants without control is not dangerous. He is hungry. The cost of never being full. A lust-driven life feels busy, but empty. Moments blur together.
Pleasure fades quickly. Years pass without accumulation. No legacy, no depth, no weight. Desire is a long game. Desire delays gratification to build something larger, a body, a craft, a relationship, a life. It trades immediacy for meaning. Lust cannot do this. The discipline that revives desire. This is the reversal. When a man restrains lust, desire awakens. Energy returns. Focus sharpens. Presence deepens. Not because sex is denied, but because it is earned again. Suffering is part of desire. Desire includes frustration, longing, uncertainty, delay. Lust avoids suffering, but suffering is the pressure that forges strength. Without it, desire decays. Modern men want pleasure without becoming. This is the core problem. Men want sensation without transformation.
They want reward without responsibility, but life does not work this way. What is not earned cannot satisfy. Why lust makes men easy to control. A lust-driven man is predictable. Advertisers know this. Platforms know this. Algorithms feed it. Control appetite and you control attention. A disciplined man is dangerous because he is autonomous. Desire creates identity. Desire shapes who you are. What you are willing to wait for defines you. Lust defines nothing. It leaves no trace. The return of contained fire. Strong men do not kill desire. They concentrate it. They build lives that can hold intensity. They choose depth over novelty. Why this message is unpopular? Because lust sells. Discipline threatens systems. A man who controls himself cannot be easily manipulated.
So the culture calls restraint repression. It is lying. What happens when lust loses power? Calm returns. Strength accumulates. Clarity emerges. Sex becomes meaningful again. Not constant, not desperate, but alive. The difference in one sentence. Lust asks, how can I end this feeling? Desire asks, what must I become to deserve this? The invitation. This is not about denial. It is about direction. Where is your energy going? What is it building? Most men will ignore this because hunger feels urgent, desire feels slow, and slow paths scare impatient men. The final cost. A man ruled by lust dies having experienced much, but built nothing. A man guided by desire experiences less, but becomes more. Lust is not desire. It is hunger without satisfaction.
Movement without direction. Pleasure without meaning. And if you do not learn the difference, you will consume your life without ever tasting it. Choose hunger, or choose becoming.